What's going on, everybody? This is Travis Witherspoon from Carter Cow Capital, helping you fight for your financial freedom throughout the Forex market. This is another morning session of Trade with Travis. This is actually the first session that we're going to end up having in October. So happy to be a part of, happy to see everybody that's actually here, or the people that will end up being here. Please make sure that you end up dropping in a hey, make sure that you end up dropping in a comment and everything goes like that. What we do here is that we end up taking a look at trading opportunities for about 30 to 35 minutes, see if there's any opportunities during the morning time. And then after that, a little bit later on throughout the night, as we end up going by and taking a look at the overall events and seeing if there's something there, then we end up adjusting our overall game plan, or we add more on to what our game plan actually is throughout the overall day. So we take a look at NASDAQ, take a look at US 30, we take a look at DAX, we take a look at SPX 500, Forex pairs, cryptocurrency pairs, Bitcoin, and everything else like that. Throughout the overall morning, to be able to see if there's something that may end up being there. If it's not there, then obviously we just keep on moving on. We're going to talk about some of the plans that we end up having last week. Some of the plans actually end up playing out the way that I thought they were. Some of the plans some of the plans did not, but that's just like with anything in trading. And we'll go through and pull those up. I'm going to show myself on the screen in 1 second. I just want to make sure that the red brand can be able to take a look at everything that we have. Save, bam, they should be good to go. Let's see, I want to make sure that they have it. Okay, so here we go. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing very well. So a couple things. One, we're going to get through the disclaimer, but I want to make sure that we end up talking about these two things first before we actually end up moving forward. So obviously, a little bit of rambling, but I want to make sure that we end up saying everything of this first before we kind of move forward. One, we have finally hit over 700 subscribers, 700 followers. Once again, testament to each and every one of y'all. I am super excited to be able to talk to each and every one of y'all when it comes down to that. Our follower number is actually better than our boost number. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we finally end up hitting that number on the push up to 1,000. Really trying to push hard when it comes down to that. Love each and every new person actually end up coming in. Now, let me be able to show and prove when it comes down to all of that. We end up talking about on October 1st that we were going to end up launching our Discord. Our community Discord link is actually right here at the top of the page right here. Once again, this community Discord link is the free link to be able to go from there. You want to take a look at what we end up having inside of our Discord. Got a lot of stuff when it comes down to the free free access resource materials, technical stuff, library, terminology, trade pages, and everything else like that. Most of that stuff is already filled in. We have a members only area where you end up getting a private collection of books, private collection of bootcamp materials, trade resources, what we end up doing off of YouTube, and a talk box to be able to talk about certain trades that's going on. And then after that, we have our inner circle and our elite. With the inner circle, you can be able to go throughout the day and be able to take a look at stuff that we end up doing for a Forex pair. So as soon as we end up leaving from here, we're talking about Forex pairs, cryptocurrency, stocks, and index ideas right during the time that it's happening. And then after that, with the elite package, you end up having an opportunity to be able to get your own expert advisors and indicators. All you have to do is just click onto that. The way that we end up growing that expert advisor and indicator page is very simple, but more people that end up joining, the more stuff that I end up unlocking. But super excited to be able to talk about that and be able to get that out the way. I've been working very hard on it. I know a lot of people have been talking about that, and I said that I was going to get it done, and we finally ended up getting it done. So there we go. Let's go ahead and get to work. So not a CTA, so I'm not going to tell you whether to buy or to sell. What I'm going to do is teach you education, and from the education, you can be able to make your own informed decision. Now, understand that trading involves risk. It involves risk of being able to make money, also involves risk of being able to lose money. So please keep that in mind. And understand that past performance is not indicative of future results, which means that if you end up making money yesterday, it's not promised that you end up making money today. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening with the economic calendar. I am sending a free invite to the overall community Discord. So as soon as we end up getting done with 5 sessions in the morning, as soon as we end up getting done with our sessions at night, this is where you can be able to talk through everything and be able to see if there's any other examples of plays or anything else like that that we can be able to get into. All right. So with that being said, economic calendar, we're going to go Sunday and Monday. Sunday, We end up having Japan have their large manufacturing index. It actually ended up being negative. We'll see how that kind of affects. Typically, that doesn't necessarily move the market as much as people think it does, but we'll take a look at that. Going into today, remember it's the first day of the month when it comes down to trading. So I do expect that there's going to end up being some type of a push. What that push is going to look like, that's unbeknownst to me. I want to see how that is going to. I want to see how that market's going to end up kind of reacting. Typically, and we talk about this all the time. We are in push month. We are in a push basically phase, meaning that October, November, December, January is the time where most people end up making most of their money. What's going on, Arizona? I hope everything's going well with you. That's where most people end up making their money. So we have to be able to take advantage of these overall movements, being able to spot out these breakouts, being able to spot out these different opportunities. I'm going to need each and every one of y'all's help, obviously, to be able to keep on growing everybody's accounts. That's what we want to be able to do, and be able to go from there. Everything, man, everything is going well. Everything is going well. Like I just said a little bit earlier, we finally end up launching the nothing showing on the monitors. Hold on. My screen share? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I haven't shown the screen yet, but for the TV on YouTube. Hold on, let's see. There's nothing showing on YouTube. Okay, that's weird. First off, can anybody let's try this over again. Can everybody see my screen now? Can everybody see me on Trading View? Let's do that. I don't see nothing on YouTube. I don't know what's going on with that. Huh, that's weird. Why is it not showing up on YouTube? Okay. Um, okay, well, I guess the best thing that I end up doing when it comes down to YouTube is that I'll probably upload it as soon as it's done. Um, I have it recorded, so I guess I just do it that way. That's weird that it didn't go through. But nevertheless, I want to make sure that we end up getting everything going from there. See, man, what's going on? Hope everything's going well with you, big dog. Um, let's see. We're going to get through it. First off, can everybody see? Can everybody see it on TradingView? Let's start off with that. Can you see it on TradingView? If you can see it on TradingView, then we can move forward. If not, then I just exit off of it and I start it all over again. Okay. Yeah, nothing's on YouTube. I see that. I don't know why it's not working, but I can see that. But if you can see it on TradingView, you can only hear me. Okay.